In this video, we're going to identify the main errors in a high-level test taker's response to task 2. First, let's take a look at the instructions. I'll give you some time to read this over, and then we'll move on to the test taker's response. Okay, now here's a sample response from a test taker. This response was rated at level 8. We're going to look at this a few sentences at a time. Here are the first few lines. The test taker is off to a good start. There's only one error here. Can you find it? I'll give you 15 seconds. Okay, could you spot the mistake? It's right here. Twofold, which basically means in two parts, should be spelled like this. On to the next part. There are 5 mistakes this time. I'll give you another 15 seconds to find them. How many did you find this time? In most of the people use this fairy, there's no need to say of the here, since the writer isn't talking about any specific group of people. Island should be capitalized, and we don't need an article here, since, as we know, introduces the rest of the sentence. It should be separated with a comma like this. And the expression is God forbid, not God forbids. Let's continue. This time, try to find 3 errors. And here's a hint. Focus on the second sentence. Okay, time's up. Did you find the errors? The phrase, which is an enclosed space, should be separated by commas. These commas tell us that this piece of information isn't necessary for you to understand the sentence. And we should also add an article here to make it the presence of dogs. Here's the next part. This time, try to find 5 errors. Again, focus on the second sentence. Alright, did you find them all? First, there should be a comma before such as. The test taker doesn't need to write the guide dogs, since they're not talking about any specific dogs. There should be another comma before which, and it would be more common to say their instead of the owner. And lastly, let's make owner plural to be parallel with dogs. Last part. I'll give you another 15 seconds to find 2 mistakes here. How many did you find? The test taker forgot to include a subject at the beginning here. It should be, I hope that the city will be mindful. And there should also be a comma after the sign-off, regards. In the past 2 videos, we've used higher-level sample responses from tasks 1 and 2 to discuss a number of common errors that test takers make on the writing test. Remember that we only focused on errors at the sentence level. We didn't discuss anything relating to the development of the test taker's ideas, or how well they follow the instructions. Raters will ultimately be looking for your ability to develop your ideas on the writing test. But that being said, error-free sentences will help contribute to the clarity of your response, so it's good to be aware of what to look for in your own writing.